Hey guys, how are you doing today? Hope that you are doing amazing. Guys, guess what? Guess what? Guess what? It's summer break. Yep, you heard me. It is summer break and I am so excited. I could not be even more excited than I already am. And I was thinking, what's a better way to celebrate summer break than by doing sort of like a summer reads haul. Now, some of these I have already read because I couldn't help myself from reading them already, but a lot of them I have not read yet, but I am super, super stoked to pick them up and read them. And I will pre-warn you, a lot of them have yellow in the cover because apparently that's my new favorite color and apparently I'm drawn to that. And a lot of them are very blue in cover. So I guess like I'm just like the sand and like the ocean, maybe. That's probably one of the main reasons. But without further ado, let's get into this summary kind of book haul. So the very first book I'm going to talk to you guys about is Leah on the Offbeat. This is written by Becky Albertalli and it's the same person who wrote Love, Simon, or Simon versus the Homo sapien agenda. She also wrote What If It's Us with Adam Silvera and The Upside of Unrequited. Sorry, Cleo is deciding that me holding books is not good enough. I need to cuddle her instead. But this is all about Leah, who is Simon's best friend, who he kind of like really wasn't the nicest person to at the end of the, or like throughout the book or whatever. But I'm really, really excited to read it and to get into what everything that Leah's going through now and everything like that. I love that she's voluptuous and she's got curves and I don't know, she's really, really relatable if you ask me. So I'm really, really excited to pick up this book and read it. I read Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda in like a day. And so I think that I'm gonna be able to speed through this pretty quickly, which is really, really nice about summer reads in general, is I feel like I'll be able to read through them pretty quickly in and of themselves. Like for example, this is the Honeymooners by Christina Lauren, and I read this book in a day and a half. Like if I didn't have to work, I would have finished this in one day. It is super, super cute. It's all about Olive Torres and her sister Amy, and her sister Amy goes on, or has her wedding. And she's one of those people who is very thrifty and who also tries to win a lot of sweepstakes. So she got almost everything paid for, including a honeymoon. However, the buffet that she also got through a competition or a contest was seafood, and everyone got sick. Everyone except for Olive, and it seems that Olive and Ethan Thomas, who is the brother of the groom, they don't actually like each other very much. They both are told by the groom and the bride to take their honeymoon since they are too sick to go. And even though both Ethan and Olive hate each other, they decide that, you know what, they can go to and spend the honeymoon and they don't even have to spend any time together. This is a love or a hate to love relationship. I loved it. It had me cracking up and it had me crying, and I don't know, it was just so, so good. I absolutely loved it, and you need to go and pick it up. I'm not gonna tell you anything else, but go pick up the Honeymooners. You will not regret it. The next book I read this in like a day and a half, 2 days, and that is Aurora Rising. This is the This is the Aurora Cycle #1. This is book 1. It's by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. And Jay Kristoff wrote the Illuminae series, the Illuminae files, which I devoured last year around this time, actually. And so I picked up this book, and it was really, really good. It's about time. I mean, it's probably, I think it's like 20, I don't know, it's set in the future, 2380, and the graduating class cadets of the Aurora Academy are being assigned to their very first mission. And it doesn't go the way Tyler wants it to go. He ends up being the very last to pick all of the people on his team. He doesn't actually get to pick them, but I don't want to spoil too many things. It's just so good, and I really, really loved it. And I'm really, really mad that I now have to wait like another year or however long it takes them to write the second book, that I have to wait until it comes out. I'm not used to that. So I'm not used to catching a series right when it comes out and then having to wait for it. So I really, really loved this, and I will be picking up the second book as soon as it comes out. All right, so the next book I have is The Kiss Quotient by Helen Huang. Now, I did pick up the Bride Test as well for my book club book of the month, but I already talked about this one in my last haul. But this is by the exact same person, and people loved it so much, and I really had wished that I had picked it up when it first came out last year, but I didn't. So I was thinking I could read this one before I read the Bride Test so that I can sort of get the feel. I heard that this was really, really good, and so I'm excited that this is going to be the next one. And I got it like next day shipping because Amazon was like, hey, we can send this to you in one day. And I was like, yes, you can. And so I got it in, and I'm loving having it and going to read it. I'm so excited. The next book I got was Again But Better by Christine Riccio? No, I don't know. I'm not gonna say it right, but it's by Christine, who is a booktuber as well, and she started as a booktuber and then she's been writing. I am actually about 70 pages into the book so far, and I'm really, really enjoying it. It's basically like her life starting over. What would you do if you had a second chance to make friends? If you had a second chance to choose the major you really wanted, if you had a second chance to make friends and fall in love and start your life over, what would you do? And I'm really, really enjoying it so far. It's really, really cute, and I love it. It says, Shane has been doing college all wrong. Pre-med, stellar grades, and happy parents. Sounds ideal, but Shane's made 0 friends. Goes home every weekend, and romance? What's that? Her life has been dorm, dining hall, class, repeat. Time's ticking, and she needs a change. There's nothing like moving to a new country to really mix things up. And the thing is that I've been to England, and so a lot of the things that she's talking about, I can picture in my mind, and I'm really, really enjoying sort of this coming to age, really figuring out who you are type of story. And so I'm really enjoying reading what I have so far. And last but certainly not least is another yellow covered book, and that is Surprise Me by Sophie Kinsella. So I, again, have been loving these rom-com kind of books, and today Aaron and I were at Barnes & Noble to pick up a friend a birthday gift, and this one popped out. It's after 10 years together, Sylvie and Dan have a comfortable home, fulfilling jobs, and beautiful twin girls. And they communicate so seamlessly they finish each other's sentences. They have a happy marriage and believe they know everything there is to know about each other, until it's casually mentioned to them that they could be together for another 68 years, and panic sets in. They decide to bring surprises into their marriage to keep it fresh and fun. But in their pursuit of Project Surprise Me, from unexpected gifts to restaurant dates to sexy photo shoots, mishaps arrive with disastrous and comical results. Gradually, surprises turn into shocking truths. And when a scandal from the past is uncovered, they begin to wonder if they ever really knew each other at all. With a colorful cast of eccentric characters, razor-sharp observations, and her signature wit and charm, Sophie Kinsella presents a humorous yet moving portrait of a marriage, the intricacies, comforts, and complications. I love that it's them trying to reignite their love for each other and sort of realizing that people change as the years go on, and I hope, and I'm pretty sure, because most rom-coms end very happy, I hope that they find that they're even more in love with each other than they could ever have thought possible. So I'm really, really excited to read all of these, guys. I know that none of them are cozies, but I don't know, rom-coms are sort of cozies, just with romance and not a murder mystery. But I'm really, really thrilled to pick these up. Have you guys read any of these books? Let me know what you think down below. Have you gotten any new books in that you think that I would enjoy? I'd love to hear about them. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, happy reading. Bye.